Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill him.
I apologize for that extremely callous remark.
Last week, before the assassination of Charlie Kirk, before the political violence that spread, Brian Kilmeade from Fox News made an absolutely violent, disgusting comment on air on Fox News. Over the weekend, he apologized in this scripted, fake nonsense. It's always interesting to me. I'm going to play both the offending thing that he said, but also the apology. But it's always interesting to me, the apology that comes swiftly and it's perfectly crafted by lawyers, read from a teleprompter, insincere as all. He doesn't even admit to the thing he did here. But it's always interesting the passion with which the original comment is delivered, that comes out of the mind, that comes from the soul and the heart of the man. That's what's truly in there, not the skillfully crafted, lawyerly apology. If you want to know a little bit more about this is about Brian Kilmeade saying that we should just kill them, meaning mentally ill, homeless people in the United States. A population of people that is comprised of many, many, many veterans, homeless veterans that Brian Kilmeade, in his heart of hearts, thinks should be given involuntary lethal injection and killed. Just kill them. Just kill them, he says. And if you want to know more about someone who actually works with this population of individuals, go check out the video that Brittany Page did over the weekend. She works weekly in a locked psychiatric hospital. She knows this population. She works with them. She toils over their well-being. She's educated and skilled in this. She's an expert in this. Not Brian Kilmeade, not me even. So I'll link to that below. I would really encourage you to watch because it is, like everything she does, just dense with receipts and with evidence and with all that you need to be armed with information to go into your day to talk to people who want to defend Brian Kilmeade. And what are they defending? Well, it's this. Watch this from last week. I was going to talk about this, but with everything going on, it fell to the wayside. But I'm glad that it picked up steam and now he's defending his very job for the horrible things that he said. Watch what he said last week. This is in reference to the brutal killing of the Ukrainian refugee at the hands of ostensibly someone who struggled with mental health issues and went through bouts of homelessness.
We don't have to, we feel so compassionate because you see the mental health crisis happening.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not our job. We shouldn't have to live in fear while they figure out what's going on right there.
Right.
Put them in a mental institution, put them in a jail, and you guys figure it out. But people having to duck and dive on the trains and the buses, walking through the street, this is one case, but this is happening all across the country, and it's not a money issue. They have given billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help that is necessary. You can't give them a choice. Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them.
That's what's in there. That's what he truly believes. Also, this is the spirit of political dialogue that's engendered, that's encouraged on Fox News. This is it. What you just witnessed. Not what you're getting ready to see, which, by the way, like any good retraction or apology or correction, it comes not on his highly rated, very well watched Fox News program during the week. No. He's not going to be making this apology today on the weekday show with the A-Team. He waits until the weekend on Fox and Friends Weekend to make the apology to a fraction of the people who saw the original comment. Now watch with me And I want you to listen to what he says, obviously, but watch his eyes as they dart. He's reading from a prompter. These are prepared remarks. He doesn't have it in his heart to sit there and speak earnestly about the mistake he made. In fact, listen for it, because he never even really admits to the thing that he said. He never says, I said we should kill them, and I apologize for that. And that's what was sorely needed in this moment. Watch this.
And it actually happened when we were together on Wednesday, Lawrence. In the morning, we were discussing the murder of Irina Zarutska in Charlotte, North Carolina, and how to stop these kinds of attacks by homeless, mentally ill assailants, including institutionalizing or jailing such people so they cannot attack again. Now, during that discussion, I wrongly said they should get lethal injections. I apologize for that extremely callous remark. I'm obviously aware that not all mentally ill homeless people act as the perpetrator did in North Carolina, and that so many homeless people deserve our empathy and compassion. Lawrence, back to you.
All right, thanks, Brian. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Right, more Fox in the weekend.
Get a load of that language, right? We were discussing the murder of Irina Zarutska. We were having a panel, a highbrow intellectual discussion about it, and how to stop these kinds of attacks by homeless, mentally ill assailants, including institutionalizing or jailing, he said. He didn't talk about that. He wasn't talking about institutionalizing or jailing. You just heard him say involuntary lethal injection, just kill them. I wrongly said, this is what he cops to. I wrongly said that they should get lethal injections. I apologize for that extremely callous remark. And then I love, Brian Kilmeade, thank you for this, brother. I'm obviously aware not all mentally ill homeless people act as the perpetrator did in North Carolina, and that so many homeless people deserve our empathy and compassion. What do you mean? You're obviously aware. How in the fiddle and would we know that you're obviously aware? The only thing we have to go on, Brian Kilmeade, is that they should be involuntarily lethally injected with a poison to take their life, or as you so aptly put it, just kill them. In fact, it's interesting that he's talking to Lawrence here, this guy, because that was the guy on the couch with him, having that heady political discussion about what to do as a policy, as in a country, to deal with people who are untreated in their medical condition of mental illness. It's a medical condition. How should we deal with it? It was that guy. And I'm going to play it one more time, not the whole thing. Right after he says, kill them. Watch how uncomfortable, right as it's happening, look at Lawrence and look how he shifts and looks. He's uncomfortable in the moment because even he knows that what just took place was outrageous.
Just kill them.
Yeah, Brian, why did it have to get to this point?
Right. I would say this. We're not voting for the right people. In North Carolina, wake up.
He's uncomfortable because he should be uncomfortable. At any other network, Brian Kilmeade would not have a job. He would be fired for such callous, insensitive, horrible, violent remarks. He wants to kill. Who's next? People with depression? People who, by no fault of their own, just the genetic lottery, end up with schizophrenia and hear voices, auditory hallucinations, visual hallucination. Do they also deserve death, Brian Kilmeade? Or is it obvious that you believe they deserve our compassion and empathy? Or do you believe empathy is delivered at the end of a syringe, Brian Kilmeade? This is the conservative right. This is the Republican Party. This is certainly Fox News. While they cry their crocodile tears over the political violence against Charlie Kirk, this is what's in their heart. They want to kill outgroups. They want to kill otherized populations. Involuntary lethal injection if you're not sufficiently rich, if you struggle with mental health diagnoses. Your apology is meaningless. It rings in my deaf ears, and I hope it does to others. What's your opinion about this? I'd love your feedback. We can have a conversation in the comments under the video wherever you're watching it. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I love and appreciate you very much. Got a big day ahead of us. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.